Drew and Stu are on the air.
Ready? What?
Whether you're fading with Drew or riding with Cam, this is the place to get your weekly NFL picks. Presented by Sports Interaction, Canada's sportsbook.
Everything you got, let's go.
Hello and welcome to Week 7, Episode 2 of the Drew and Stu podcast, brought to you by Sports Interaction. Cam, we don't have a lot of changes this week. Last week you were changing almost every game, but today you're telling me you only have one change, and you're feeling frisky with the change.
I am feeling very frisky, Drew. I actually have a really bad vibe about the Thursday Nighter. I kind of think the Saints win, but we got 3 when we made the original broadcast, so I'll just keep it there. I just got a bad vibe that the Saints win the game. It's just maybe a better spot for them. I know Lawrence is going to play, but he's pretty dinged up, but we'll see what happens. But, Drew, I'm doing something very bold. I'm actually going to take, and I don't like going against you because we're a team on this program, but I'm switching off Green Bay, and I'm going to take Denver. I'm going to take Denver instead of Green Bay. I think Denver's due this week. I've been impressed with loving that offense. So if Denver's going to get one win, I think it's going to be this week, and I'll probably live to regret it, but I'm going to take the Denver Broncos as a switch.
Cam, I've already made my largest bet of the week, and it was on the Denver Broncos, or not Denver, it was on the Green Bay Packers. So I'm hoping you're wrong because
no, I don't even care if I'm wrong now. I didn't know it was your biggest bet of the week. Jeez.
It's my gold pick, Cam. It's my gold pick. So I've already made that selection. Let's recap Cam's picks then. He's got the Jags +3 tonight, the Bills 8.5, Atlanta +2.5, Chicago +3, the Ravens -3. The Colts +2.5, Washington -1.5, Seattle -7.5, Pittsburgh +3, Denver +1.5, Chargers +6, Eagles -2.5 as his gold selection, and San Fran -6.5. Is there any other games on this board that you're flagging? Are you worried about San Fran on Monday night? I see a lot of the sharp money coming in on the Vikings, which I don't know about.
Yeah, sharp, yeah, sharp, dull, whatever. I don't care. San Francisco, you know what it is, Drew? Minnesota might be in a spot, but I just can't bet on this team. The other one I was looking at, I thought I got 3 with the Indianapolis Colts. As I said before, if you like it, that line, now that you said Deshaun's playing.
Yeah, Watson's practicing full today, so he's likely going to play Sunday.
I think that line will close 3.5, 4 for Cleveland. 100%. Then I'll definitely be on Indianapolis because I don't care if he's playing.
Yeah, if you like the Browns, bet it now before it goes up because, I kick off, it'll be 4. All right, Cam, let's recap my picks. My picks were the Jags +3 tonight. It's now down to 2, but I still like the 3 that I got. Bills -8.5, Buccaneers, Vegas Raiders, Ravens, Browns -2.5, Washington -1.5, Seattle, Pittsburgh, Green Bay as my favorite bet of the week. The Chargers +6, Eagles -2.5, and San Fran -6.5. The only change I'll be making is from the Chargers to the Kansas City Chiefs. I know. You're crazy, Drew. The Chargers, the games are always close in the AFC West, but this is what they call a widowmaker spot. I was doing some research, and I think teams in this spot having 10 days facing a team that only had 5 days to prepare for a game are like some crazy number. It's like 55-22 against the spread, Cam.
Mm-hmm.
I know Herbert covers as an underdog over when he's an underdog by more than 4.5 points. He tends to cover in his career, but Cam, I can't go against the Chiefs here in this spot. This might be just like a kill shot on the Chargers. I know they're not going to they don't cover big games, but they have this season, Cam. I don't know. Talk me out of it.
I'd love to talk you out of it, but what am I going to say? Herbert looked like shit last week. The Chargers will charger. They'll find a way. But the thing is, it's about them now. You're not in a situation with Dallas with a low number. You're getting 6. So I think if Kansas City wins the game, I think they win probably between 1 and 4. So I'm not going to talk you off it, but I just think every Chiefs-Charger game is really close. So I'm going to stick with the lightning bolt, but we haven't seen a lot of high voltage this year. It's been power outage. Time for a Generac.
I think best case scenario, the Chiefs are up 7 with a minute and a half left, and Herbert's got the ball. Because there's no way Herbert's going driving the field and tying that game. I think the game finishes at 7 for me anyway on the Chiefs side, and I think they could easily backdoor cover though. If it's like Chiefs by 11 or something with 2 minutes left, the Chargers will score and cover that number, Cam. So I think it depends on whether or not the Chiefs are playing prevent defense or not. But let's get into our props now, brought to you by Sports Interaction. Our props of the week. Cam's going to have anytime TD props. I'm going to have some player receiving and rushing props. 19 plus, please play responsibly. Visit sportsinteraction.com/SDPN. Live 24/7 dealers every day of the week, so you can play blackjack, roulette, whatever you want to play, whatever you fancy, Cam. All hours of the night. I know you
blackjack.
You frequent the blackjack table. Are you a guy that follows the card? Like you do everything by the book, or do you go gut feeling?
No, I play by the book, but more aggressively. I do a couple. I'm a little more aggressive than the book.
So you're like a double
I don't
down
do I don't
king.
I don't do dumb shit like hit like when the dealer's got a 6 and
Yeah.
oh yeah, I'm feeling it right now. Like yeah, no, those like no. I remember I played with this guy. He's like, oh yeah, everything I'm doing is working out. I go, yeah, try that again. The next time you'll lose everything you have, and then that's the conversation we had afterwards. Like it might work a couple times, but that's the thing about blackjack. You got to stick to what you do and do it every time.
Fair enough. Cam, last night I was at the Halloween candy aisle in the Walmart by my house. Everything's available. Are you a purple box guy, red box guy? You know what I'm talking about? The Nestle, the Cadbury, like.
Yeah, no one really pisses me off. I'd be the one. I like the Snickers.
Yeah.
I like all that stuff, but and the other one that I love the Reese's peanut butter cups, but they have like cookies and cream. Why can't I get a crunchy?
I hate.
Why can't I get a crunchy?
Yeah.
You know the toffee? Like
yeah.
I love crunchy.
That's a Canadian.
And my favorite chocolate bar, Drew, Score.
Oh yeah, that's how you know you're old, Cam. That chocolate bar is disgusting.
What, chocolate and toffee? Like, are you nuts?
No.
It's not good for dental
I'd rather
work.
the straight Macintosh Scottish toffee bar where it's just toffee. Like I don't want.
Oh, they still make those things. That kept dentists in business. That's why they own 4 homes.
My favorite Halloween candy, Cam, I got ripped apart for was this. I love those Popeyes candy sticks. You know, those like fake cigarettes. The Popeyes.
Oh yeah. I used to use them as smokes.
Yeah, I friggin' love those things. All right, Cam, let's get into our.
Actually, one more thing.
Okay.
Fun dip, Lickamade.
Fun dip,
lime, and cherry, and
if you go to bulk,
just sugar.
Bulk Barn, Cam, you can get just the sticks, which are the best part of the fun
I love
dip.
the sticks.
Yeah, so I just have a bag of sticks sometimes. I'm like, geez, this is bad. Like, I'm gonna eat 100 sticks tonight.
What's in those sticks?
Just sugar.
Yeah, it's something.
But they taste amazing. All right, Cam, I'll start with a prop tonight. Christian Kirk over 53.5 yards is my favorite prop for tonight. Last 5 games, he's had 49, 78, 84, 54, and 110. So he's went over that in 4 of his last 5. And honestly, he looks like the number 1 receiver in Jacksonville, Cam. It doesn't look like it's Calvin Ridley. So I like this number.
You know what the shittiest candy is too, Drew? The ones with the witches on it, like the fake toffee. Like that shit sucks. Yeah, I like the ones, they're wrapped up like in orange, like not the McCormick's, like the loser, like it's not even real toffee.
Those,
it's
like caramel squared?
It's like a hybrid. Oh, God. No, those ones are, anyway, let's see. Sorry, you got me sidetracked on Halloween candy. I'm going to go with ATN, anytime touchdown. I think it's plus 105. Is it 105? I think that's what I got it at. Anyway,
we'll check
it should be higher than that, but I'm taking it. This guy's been on fire, Drew.
Plus
you see the way they oh, thank you. You're going to give me 5 cents?
Yes.
And 5-year change. I love ATN. I think he's just going to absolutely just run. And Lawrence is hurt, right? They're going to have to rely on the run game, I think.
Yep.
So ATN has been an absolute stud this year, and I think he gets into the end zone. So give me him as an anytime touchdown.
Would you bench would you bench Calvin Ridley for Gabe Davis this weekend, knowing the injuries with Lawrence?
No.
Okay. I wasn't going to, but I was feeling like maybe because Lawrence is hurt and Gabe Davis has been on a roll besides last week, but we'll see. All right, Cam, my next prop. Speaking of Gabe Davis, over 33.5 yards. His last 5 games have been 21 yards, 100, 61, 35, and 92. And we know the Buffalo Bills like to smoke the Patriots. I think 34 yards, Cam. He can do that in 2 catches.
I got to be honest with you. I love that prop. Because I know he's been trying to get Diggs the ball all the time. Give me the ball. Gabe Davis is that deep threat, and that's the best thing about Gabe Davis is, Drew.
He can
get it on 1 or 2 catches. Yeah, like he can actually have like a 65-yard bomb. You're just sitting there going, "Thank you." That prop is one deep threat. I love the pick, Drew. Love it.
All right, now let's hear your next anytime touchdown prop.
Yes, I'm going to go Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown this week. I think Philadelphia is going to be doing all sorts of things. I told you that Miami-Philadelphia game is going to be pretty high scoring. I think Hurts is going to take the ball himself and get into the end zone. I also will take Swift a touchdown in that game as well. I think Swift is going to have a big game. I think a lot of dishing off the ball to Swift too. I know they have Gainwell. I know they have everybody else, but Swift is the main guy. I think they could do some things with him. So give me Swift and Hurts. I think both of them hit.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts has a rushing touchdown, Cam, in 4 of his last 5 games. So, I mean, when they get in the goal line, he's the goal line back. It's not Swift or anyone else. I love that Hurts pick, and we both love the Eagles in this game. Hopefully we don't fall on our face. My next one, Cam, Josh Allen over 1.5 passing touchdowns against the Patriots. In his last 5 meetings with the Pats, he has 3 touchdowns, 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns, 4 touchdowns, and 1 touchdown. And in that 1 touchdown game, Cam, it was a hurricane where they couldn't do anything but run the football. So Allen loves to throw touchdowns against the Patriots, and it's 1.5. I have to take it at 1.5.
I like that. I got a question, though, before we get into the other stuff. We haven't taken any to throw an interception props. Do you ever do any of those?
Yes, you should do it with Josh Allen every week, but I just don't think he's going to do it this week. But I do it with Zach Wilson. I'm a big Zach Wilson interception prop guy. But only when it's plus money. Sometimes it's minus money.
How about Mac Jones?
I'm not laying juice with the Mac Jones to throw a pick. Issue is they said he's on a short leash, so like if he plays bad in the first, he might be out of there. It might be zappy time.
That's bullshit. They said that last week. The guy played like shit, and they still kept him in against three. He made one. You're right about that one throw, though. That needed to be caught.
Oh, to Devontae Parker? Yeah, he had bucket. And then Parker after the game, it was too far. It hit my fingertips. I couldn't get it. Like, okay, you're an NFL receiver, dude. Like, yeah. Anyways, what's next up for you?
What am I going to do, Drew?
I don't know. You tell me.
I'm going to Eckler anytime touchdown for the Chargers. I think they didn't have the game plan. It was his first game back last week against Dallas. He's going to be a big part of this thing. Hey, let's give the Chiefs credit. I know I ripped them in the chat. Everyone thinks their defense, that's what the thing is. Their defense is winning them games this year. That offense has never been as bad as it is. Their defense is actually pretty good, but I think Eckler, he's going to get a lot of touches and get in the end zone this week. Give me Eckler anytime touchdown.
Yeah, you're laying 25 cents for the anytime TD, but I mean, care. If anyone's going to do
I'd lay 50.
Yeah, you'd lay 50. I don't know about minus 150. That's a lot. And you might parlay it with those ETN one tonight. Might be decent. My next one, Cam. Odell Beckham Jr. over 20.5 yards for the Ravens. In his last 4 games of the Ravens, he has 34, 29, 13, and 37. It looked like Lamar Jackson was using him last week, and 21 yards, Cam. He can do that in 1 catch. It's Odell Beckham.
It's funny you mentioned that, Drew. I'm going to stick to the same game. I'm going to go with Andrews over 52.5 receiving yards. I think that is the way to attack. I think that's what they're going to do this week. Baltimore. Hey, let's give the Lions a lot of credit, but I think Andrews is going to be a big part of that offense. Wouldn't be surprised if he got a touchdown. And what else do I have? I think Lamar's going to run too. I know Detroit brings a lot of pressure with Aiden Hutchinson. The over pursuit, Lamar can bust one of those 53.5 over for Lamar Jackson. I think he runs for 100 this week.
Yeah, that is a lot of yards, Cam.
But I'm taking it.
If you think Lamar's going to go over 100, Cam, it's 8 plus 850. Maybe not.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's plus 850.
What, on alternate?
Yeah.
Alternate. I'm in. Yeah, I'll sprinkle on the plus 850 too. I think he runs I think he busts one this week, Drew, for one of those 65 yards, and then everything else. I think he'll run for a $108 or something like that this week.
That'd be a crazy game for him. All right, sweet. My last one, Cam, is Justin Herbert over 1.5 touchdowns passing against the Kansas City Chiefs. I know I like the Chiefs, but I like Herbert to get 2 touchdowns. In his last 5 meetings with the Chiefs, Cam, he's got 2, 3, 4, 2, and 3. So he's never failed to cover this number, Cam, against the Chiefs, except for his second game of his rookie season. He was a rookie, his second game ever in the NFL. Besides that, he's covered this number every single time. This number should be 2.5. It's only 1.5, so it's one of my favorite props of the week.
It's funny. We were ripping Herbert, saying not big in this game. Things can change if they find a way to beat Kansas City this. Oh yeah, but I forgot you switched your pick to the Chiefs. I don't know why you did that.
Hey, listen, all my switches have been bad this year, Cam. So it's probably a bad sign.
I don't know. I'm betting on the Chargers. That's pretty stupid. I'm going to go with my boy Kenneth Walker anytime touchdown for Seattle too. How many guys on Seattle are going to get touchdown, or do they give it to Charbonnet? What do you think about him too?
I like Kenneth Walker because Arizona's run D is suspect at best, and it seems like everyone was worried about Charbonnet coming to the season, Kenneth Walker fantasy owners, but he hasn't really taken too much away from him, to be honest. So I like the Kenneth Walker prop. I actually like him over the 77.5 yards as well.
Agreed.
Not one of my favorite picks, but I do like that number, Cam, because if Seattle wins this game, it's going to be running the football, right?
For sure. I think that's what Pete Carroll wants to do. Geno Smith's been a little bit rattled lately, so I think they have to establish a run game to get him flowing again. I saw that they had a couple drives in Cincinnati where he looked very uncomfortable, but against Arizona, I think he can get it right. I'm also going to go with Bijan Robinson over 54.5 rushing yards. I think that's the way to attack the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think he's going to have a huge game. I know Algier gets the ball too, but I think Robinson is just if Atlanta wants to be successful in this game, you got to feed this guy lots, and I think they will.
So you're not worried about
take an under now and then, don't you think?
Yeah, but you're not worried about that Tampa run D? It's top 10 in the league.
I don't care. I couldn't care less about the Tampa Bay D non-struggling. I will take Robinson over 54.5. Huge game.
So it's down to 53.5 now, so that's good. The Russian prop.
Okay.
53.5 and a touchdown. Cam plays plus 280. Not a bad
How
parlay.
about parlay? Robinson, the law firm of Robinson and Robinson. Bijan and Washington's running back. Bullet ass.
Let's see. I'll put them together. It'll be, where's Washington?
They're both on the fantasy team.
Is Washington on bye, Cam? Nope, against the Giants.
No, they're playing the Giants.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I'm just scrolling. I don't see them here.
Have some more
Plus
Halloween
330
candy, Drew.
For both of them to get a touchdown.
Sticks. How much?
Plus 330 for them both to score.
Sold. Sprinkle on that too. I think I'm done. Moore, Chicago. Nah, I'm going to lay it off with the backup quarterback. No, I'm satisfied.
And you're happy with your gold, silver, and bronze picks, Cam? I know you've been switching those a little bit this week.
Philadelphia?
Philly your gold, Indy's your silver, and Baltimore's your bronze.
Oh, no. We're going to get off that silver. Who's my bronze?
Baltimore.
Okay. Baltimore? Sorry, say those again.
So you've Eagles as your gold, Colts as your silver, and Ravens as your bronze.
I want the Chargers instead of the Colts.
As your silver?
Yep.
All right. You're making me feel terrible about this Chiefs switch, Cam.
I don't want, I'm
back.
switching off Green Bay to Denver. I don't like doing this, Drew, but it's good for the show.
Fair. I agree with you.
I just hope you win your, like all your other bets, except for the ones you're going against me. Like, I hope you go 13-2.
Well,
just clean up.
My biggest bet of the week already, Cam, is the Green Bay Packers. So I'm hoping that switch to Denver fails. Like I said, we'll see. I catch up to maybe.
I don't know what's your biggest bet of the week, but who am I to judge? I'm betting on the Chargers. I'm in a complete tool.
And your Seahawks, Cam, that's your survivor selection for everyone listening for the first time. Okay, your Seattle Seahawks.
Probably not too bright going against a divisional rival, but who else am I going to pick?
Yeah, that's the thing. You already used the Bills, and besides that, like you go San Fran against Minnesota. That's everyone else's selection, but you've used them. I think you've used them already as well.
Is McCaffrey out this week, or is he's going to play? Right?
You haven't used San Fran. He's looking like he's going to play, but he might be limited. I don't think that matters, though. I think they're.
You know what? I'd actually take a shot with Mason getting a touchdown. That guy's a machine when he gets the ball.
Yeah, it's just his odds right now are lower than he would be if McCaffrey was out. And also, like Elijah Mitchell, they love him there. Like this could be Elijah Mitchell coming out of nowhere and doing this. Like I'm looking at their running back odds right now. They're all plus 105 to score a touchdown.
At San Francisco, buddy. They spread the wealth.
Yeah,
right?
That's fair. My best bets, Cam, were let me bring this up. Bills were my bronze, Packers were my gold, and Eagles were my silver. I am going to switch my silver from the Eagles because something's feeling like weird about that game for me now. I do still love the Eagles as the pick, but I'm gonna switch my silver to the Cleveland Browns with Watson playing. I think they win that game handedly. I know you're on the Colts side, but I do like the Browns. I was worried because you were on the silver with the Colts, but now that you switched off, that gives me more confidence to switch heavier onto the Browns game.
Another question. The problem with the Nestle box or a statement, Smarties and Arrow don't get it done. Those bars are like that. That to me is like Smarties or something like that kids eat. And Arrow, I get it, it's a nice light snack, but it disintegrates. Like Kit Kat, that's solid. You could dip it in coffee. You could dip it in tea. Coffee Crisp, I'm down with that program too. But those other two are not really chocolate bars. They're more novelties.
For our American viewers, Smarties here in Canada are like...
They don't have Smarties in the States?
No, so Rockets here, Cam, are called Smarties in the States.
Oh, okay.
That's their Smarties, like Rockets. So like we're not talking about those Smarties. We're talking about, it's essentially Canada's version of M&Ms are called Smarties. We do have M&Ms, but our Canadian version is called Smarties. And yeah, they're not very good.
That bar in the States? Whatchamacallit?
Yeah.
That's a winner. I love that thing. It's like Rice Krispies and chocolate and all sorts. And if you're really hungry, I'm a loser. I like Payday. It's just a bunch of like a log covered in nuts.
No. It's an O. Henry, essentially.
I think O. Henry's a little bit more
caramel.
How do I say this? The Payday's got more nuts. O. Henry's more of a parlay blend. I think it has more because it has a couple more. I think it has more. Anyway, I don't know. Is it more nougat? No. Payday's just a strip of nougat with rolled in nuts.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. I think there's chocolate on it though, is there not?
Oh, big time.
Oh,
yeah. It's chocolate bar. Yeah, it's chocolate bar. Yeah. Biggest loser chocolate bar? What do you say? Big Turk?
I don't think I've ever had one. My favorite American chocolate bar is Almond Joy because we don't get those here. I always grab those when I'm in Buffalo.
Almond Joy.
I fucking love
Wait,
almond joy.
fucking
Cam.
92. Wait,
Dude,
you
the
like
chocolate and
Mounds?
coconut, like Bounty
Oh
bars.
yeah,
not-
dude. That's one thing, Drew. I'll eat. You know me. I'll eat anything. I'm not down with coconut chocolate bars. I
Really?
think
So you're not a Bounty guy? The vending machine?
No.
You're not a Bounty
No,
guy?
I hate that bar.
I love Bounty.
I'll eat it, but that would be like the last bar I'd pick.
My last bar is the crispy crunch, the rice cake chocolate. I hate crunchy chocolate, like the crispy chocolate,
like my Score bar that you
yeah kind of. But what's that blue bar called? With Shaq in all the commercials, just like Nestle Crunch, isn't it?
Oh yeah, Nestle Crunch is it's kind of a weak bar. It's not strong enough.
Yeah, that bar is
too
gross.
thin, not enough crisps. Yeah, I'm with you.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of rice crisps in my chocolate. It's too weird to me. It's like I'd rather a fruit and nut bar, Cam. As weird as that sounds, that beats the Rice Crisp chocolate bars. Anyways,
okay,
let's get out of here. We'll do more Halloween. Next week, Cam. We'll tell the viewers now. We're gonna do a Halloween candy draft where we're each gonna pick 5 bars. We can't pick the other, and then we'll have a starting lineup of 5 Halloween candies / chocolates, and see who the viewers vote has the best lineup.
Gold, silver, and bronze. We should do like 3 top of the food chain and other minerals. I guess.
Well, yeah,
right?
Be a draft 5 picks each. That's it. And I'll even
what's the other? Sorry, I was going to ask you. What's the other chocolate bar with coconut in it?
Other one. There's Bounty, Almond Joy. Those are the only 2 I know with coconut. I know.
I will say this: when I was younger, I was like used to think Mars bars and Snickers for like old beat down people, but they're great for if you need like a Snickers and a Mars are good for like getting your head out of your ass. Like they're good like
hangover foods.
Yeah, no, like they're real, like there's substance to them. Like if you eat like a protein bar,
like if you're hungry,
like right now.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, like I'm beat down now. I could like go for a super like a 4-pack of Snickers and just go. Blah, 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 blah,
what's your go-to snack then in the middle of the night when you wake up hungry at 3 a.m. and you need something to eat quick? What do you grab?
It used to be cereal, but it's got so much sugar in it now, and milk.
You can eat the sugar-free cereal. You could do like Vector or something.
Vector has like 10 grams of sugar. Check the box.
I'm just saying you can get a healthy cereal.
Yeah. You know what has no sugar? Shredded wheat. And know what I have for a snack at night? Fucking toast. I do toast.
That's what I do.
Toast and butter.
Toast with peanut butter, banana, and honey. That's my go-to night snack.
It's like, okay. How about just a piece of toast and butter?
No,
is that not good enough for you?
Toast and butter. What am I, Oliver Twist? Like, give me something else on the bread.
And what I do with peanut butter, I go butter.
100%.
Peanut
100%.
butter. If you just do peanut butter without that, you got no game.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a rookie move. I remember people coming to me, oh my God, you're putting butter and peanut. Yeah. Have you ever tried it the other way? It's dry as hell. That's why they don't serve that shit in senior homes. Because they choke on popcorn and grilled cheese. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Are you a mayo on grilled cheese guy? Sorry, we're getting way off topic here.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
I know
I'll eat mayo right out of the damn tube.
No, but that's a good trick though. Instead of butter, you use mayo on your bread for when you're making grilled cheese. Adds an extra kick. It's delicious.
Yeah, you see, Drew, you actually you rip Score bar, but I like the rest of your takes.
All right, for everyone. Once again, this show has been brought to you by Sports Interaction. A lot more Halloween candy talk than I thought was going to happen on this show. But 19 plus, please play responsibly. Head on over to sportsinteraction.com/SDPN. Check out the live 24/7 dealers. Hit the QR code you see on the screen and bet local. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next week. Hopefully, everyone's bets win except for Cam switch to the Broncos. See you next week.
This has been Drew and Stu, presented by Sports Interaction, Canada's sportsbook. Follow Drew @ProducerDrew and Cam @Cam Stewart Live. May the winners be yours and all of the best bets hit.